Top of the morning, everybody. Man, this is sad news here. All right, good to be back. So, I want to talk about this incident happened in Dallas over this basketball game. This young lady, it was 21-year-old Asia Womack, had beat this guy in basketball. I do know his last name is Hogg. He was 31 years old, and this guy turned around and killed this woman over sports. Okay, I made a video, I don't know, 6 months ago. I believe it was about Jamar Charlo, okay, getting in a fight in a bar. I believe that incident happened out there in Dallas as well, okay. Um, they're starting to do a lot of those fights in Dallas now. But anyway, athletes must control themselves at all times. I did a scripture, actually, the prophet Paul had made one of the scriptures like in Philippi or in Corinthians, one of the two, because they had athletes out there in Athens and so forth competing. You know, they're doing their Olympics. But I die out there, and back then when they did their Olympics, they did their events with no clothes on. All right, because I guess it made the athletes lighter. But that's neither here or there. Back to the story. Okay, the guy didn't like losing a basketball game, and I guess he didn't like anybody talking about it. Okay, I don't know if there was any taunting. I just know the girl beat the guy in basketball, and he turned around and killed her. Okay, and it could be more to the story. I don't know. All right, but from watching the CBS Dallas News, all right, to that particular station out there, and when they interviewed her mother, and I've heard this on other podcasts as well over the weekend when I was in Tennessee, that she helped this guy, I guess, that fed her, this guy, I don't know, maybe she was being a humanitarian to this young man. I mean, it's really a sad story, and it does have me concerned as a parent and having a daughter that plays volleyball. Okay, is this going to happen to my kid or maybe somebody that I love, be it if it's somebody, um, a friend or a relative, is that going to happen to their daughter or son over a damn basketball game? I know when I played, I was brutal. Okay, I was probably a lot like Draymond Green, pretty much when I was in like high school and when I played, a little bit in college. Okay, and also when I did like semi-pro. Uh, I know back home in Norfolk, all right, in other cities, you probably hear about shootings in basketball courts over a bad call and all that, But I would just think that if it's somebody that you've been trying to help and then they turn around and do that, that must have been, like I say, a very personal matter, something beyond that. Okay, and my regrets go out to her family. All right, 21 years old, life is cut short. All right, so while I'm on this video here, and I wanted to talk about that Draymond Green incident here. Okay, where I really found that very disturbing, and I think probably what it's going to do is that punch. All right, just in case you didn't know, all right, and I think those guys had some issues last year. I saw in the video. All right, that tape should have never even got to TMZ. I think it should have been something that should have been handled in house, but that may have been a ploy to get Green off the team that I believe is with the Lakers. Okay, now after that, I think that it's pretty much his last year anyway. But look, I don't want to. It's not about gossip, okay? But the thing is, again, about controlling yourself at all times. Now you know that Green probably one of the top 10 defensive players in the league, or in history. All right, I would place him probably about number 8. Okay, based on that and the impact that he's made, playing for the Golden State Warriors. Because without his efforts, they wouldn't have had all those championships. Um, but you are expected because he's been in the league about 13 years. And it's one thing if it's your opponents, but your own damn teammate, okay, where I do know, okay, from playing basketball myself, all right, I got friends and opponents and us, teammates. We would disagree like almost every other day, all right? But to do a haymaker the way that Green did, just so you'll know that he walked up in the man's face. This is Jordan Poole, all right, in his personal space. Maybe it would help if he was approaching him, he would walk away, okay? But the guy was trying to get the dude out of his face, and he threw that haymaker. I thought that was very cheap, and he basically could have ended that man's, like season, okay? You could have caused some serious injury to throw a punch that hard, okay? It could be alleged there could have been other things that beyond that, okay, of the reason why that they had so much strife. And again, this has been going on for months, okay? So again, that's a very personal, but I'm saying with a teammate, that's just a very bad example, all right? And for somebody that's been in the league, 13, 14 years, okay? Um, and with that tape going out the way it did, I believe now, see, that's a character risk. Okay, so I think it's got to where when he goes against other teams, then other teams are gonna probably be on guard. Okay, they're gonna be ready to react, to respond. But again, I think there's gonna be a shockwave, probably for other teams or whatever. Like to do this. If you want to put your hands on somebody, either don't do it or don't punch, grab. Okay, so it's really all about, maintaining your composure at all times. Yeah, I have people that I have a problem with and so forth, and they probably have a problem with me. Okay, so, but I'm not gonna get to a point where I'm gonna be looking for somebody. But that's just me. But let me know what you think about the video here. All right, thank you for your time. Um, Keep your composure at all times, or try your best to do so.